What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today we have Bitcoin setting at 68,000. We also have the SPY opening up this morning at 542, and we have the Qs gapping up to 478. So today I wanted to discuss why are these markets going higher. Plus, I have some sectors that you can take a look at to uh, gain um, extra performance or outstanding performance over the rest of the other markets. Plus, I've got a couple stocks and an ETF that are looking like great potential spot buys and may possibly do 30% returns in the coming days and weeks. Then I'll get into crypto. So, all right, guys, if that sounds good to you, be sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe and let's get started. All right, guys. So why are the markets going up? Well, yesterday we had the uh, CPI data that came out, and um, basically the core inflation was a little bit better than expected. But then in the afternoon, we had the Fed come out and speak, and they are saying that they aren't changing the rates currently, and there's possibility that there may be less rate cuts this year. So that was bad for risk on assets such as some of the cryptos and small cap stocks, but overall, the market is still in an uptrend, and the trend is your friend until the end. All right, guys. So, what sectors and stocks can we take a look at to outperform the markets? First off, we have the IWM sitting at 202. Looks like we are coming down just a little bit on the IWM, but I do suspect we will see more um, upwards price action here soon, just based off everything I see. And I do think that the small cap stocks, or several of them, should outperform the markets in the coming months. We also have the CQQQ sitting at 35.56 and moving upwards. We also have the RSI ticking upwards on the daily. Some of these emerging markets are starting to look interesting and could be some great long-term investments, I believe, over the next couple of years. We have gold sitting at 23.15, kind of coming down a little bit this morning, but we do have the RSIs on the daily at the bottom. Overall, gold is showing just a little bit of weakness here, and probably the midterm, the weekly is coming down just a little bit, but long term, I think gold still goes to probably around $3,000 an ounce. And this is the market that I wanted to share with you today because it's something I've been kind of keeping an eye on, but I really haven't looked at this in the past, I don't know, at least the last couple weeks. But as you can see here, this is NG1 natural gas, and this is the monthly chart on natural gas. So data going back to the 90s on this one, and you can see we are right here, pretty much just come off the bottom of some of the most historic low prices on natural gas in the last couple of months. And we are starting to form some candles to the upside. again, this is the monthly chart. We just got the golden cross in May on the monthly, and so we could see natural gas really begin to outperform the market. So that is why I'm showing you a couple of these natural gas stocks and ETFs. This here is FLNG setting at 26.45 this morning. Right here, we've got a little trend line, and we are just coming down and retesting that right now. So we could see a little bounce there. This is a stock that I got a small position in, and I bought just off an article. Well, I saw a video and then read some articles and did a little research a couple years ago. I'm down a little bit on this currently, but I just bought this as a long-term investment. From what I read back then, this company is a natural gas producer that's just starting out here in the last couple years, and they had projected this stock to grow like something like a 5 or 10x over the next 10 years. So that's what I bought it for, just a long-term hold, small position. But the reason I wanted to mention it today is because you have the RSIs sitting at the bottom on the daily. So we could see a nice little bounce here for this stock and get a pretty decent return in the short term over the next couple days or a couple of weeks. I think long term, uh, this is probably a good spot buy if you're looking for a long term investment that could grow quite a bit over the next several years. We also have NGL. This is natural gas energy partners. And this is their website if you want to go learn more about them. But this is an ETF. So a mixture of natural gas companies, and we have this basing formation here on this ETF, and we have this upsloping trend line, uh, which has been acting as support. We have just kind of fallen through it, but nevertheless, we still have 3 points of higher lows. So that's where I like to get a lot of my spot entries when I'm looking at investments on stocks or crypto. Um, so that is NGL. We also have on the daily, we are at the bottom side on the RSI. Looks like we could tick over any time now. I just wanted to show you this though, and the reason I wanted to mention this one and why I believe this is a great potential entry is we are also at the bottom side on the RSI on the weekly as well as the monthly. Um, I'm sorry, this one on the monthly is on a bit of a downtrend, so you may get this a bit lower, around $4 possibly, but I still think this one could go much higher here, at least in the short to medium time frame. Long term, it'll really depend a lot on the price of natural gas, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. If you are interested in buying stocks, ETFs, gold, or crypto, you can do so over on Robinhood. And right now they are offering a 1% boost and allow you to earn 5% APY whenever you invest in stocks or ETFs. They also offer 8 times the national savings rate and allow you to begin building your portfolio with just as little as $1 and trade commission free. If you're interested, there is a link down below. Plus, they allow you to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many more cryptos as well as gold. One other thing I did want to mention on this stock FLNG is this thing's offering like an 11% dividend right now. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. Just thought of that, so I thought I'd share it with you. All right, guys, let's get into crypto. Let's start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin fell a little bit yesterday off the FOMC meeting, and so um, showing just a little bit of weakness. But again, the RSI is at the bottom on the daily. On the weekly, we have the RSIs at the bottom side of the range and moving in an upwards direction. We could see a little bit of weakness here for Bitcoin in the short term, maybe the next couple of days, but I think that we may be getting ready to possibly uh, go up and retest those all-time highs and possibly break through. There is a possibility we may come back down to the bottom side of this range. Some people are saying that Bitcoin might go down to 50,000 or 40,000. I just don't see that. I think worst case scenario, probably we would go back down and retest the bottom side of this range unless there was something absolutely catastrophic to happen. But nevertheless, I still think Bitcoin in the long term is an absolutely great investment. The other altcoins, we've got Ethereum sitting at 34.98, 3,500 basically this morning on the RSA. On the daily, just ticking up. So it looks like Ethereum's getting ready to put in a little bounce here. Long term, definitely bullish on Ethereum. We have the ETFs coming up possibly this summer for approval to start trading. So that would be very bullish for Ethereum as well as some of the crypto markets. So that's something to keep an eye on. And we also have Solana sitting at $150. Again, just maintaining our trend line here. I adjusted this trend line slightly yesterday just to kind of make more of these points touch as we get more data. But basically, we have a widening megaphone pattern, which means Solana could go much higher here very soon. I do think a lot of these altcoins are probably about to start running here very soon, if not within the next couple of weeks. Well, definitely within the next couple of months, we should see a lot of these altcoins really begin to outperform several of the markets and the majority of the markets. So that is Solana. We also have Chainlink setting at 1547 at the bottom side on the RSI for the daily. I could see Chainlink possibly coming back down and touching this trend line again as we are in a bit of a downtrend on the weekly. But nevertheless, I still think this is a great spot entry for Chainlink. If we just zoom out here a little bit, you can see where we are at on this chart. So that is Chainlink, and I think this crypto could potentially go to around $100 or more over this crypto cycle. One other thing, guys, that I wanted to mention about what I have been observing with Bitcoin is basically this. So every time we see the stock market go up, well, that's obviously good for Bitcoin, but on the daily time frames, when we have things like the Qs gapping up and a lot of these big tech stocks doing really well, well, Bitcoin tends to show a little weakness. And so, as long as we maintain this uptrend for the stock market, Bitcoin should continue to go up. But um, if we do see some pullbacks here on some of these broader indices and bigger stocks, well, that's typically when you see Bitcoin actually do better. Just I believe it's kind of just capital rotating from one asset class to another. And then once you see things like Bitcoin going up, well, then maybe the next day it's just kind of setting still, and then you see the altcoins start to pump, or some of these small cap stocks also do the same thing. So that's just one little thing that I wanted to point out that I'm really noticing with these markets. I'm more an investor and swing trader. I don't really do a lot of day trading. Um, but the more I look at this stuff, the more patterns I see. So I just try to share that with you all to help you make better investment and trading decisions. All right, guys, if you're interested in buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Chainlink, and many more, you can do so with iTrust Capital. I use iTrust Capital. iTrust Capital allows you to buy, sell, and trade crypto, gold, and silver 24/7 with low cost and no monthly fee in a tax advantage IRA. Whenever you are trading stocks, commodities, or crypto, you will be taxed on your gains if you do it within a normal brokerage account. That's why I like using IRAs. Plus, they have over 4,500 plus 5-star reviews on Google. If you are interested, there is a link down below. Also, guys, don't forget to follow me over on X or Twitter at mindofthefinancier. I am Mind of the Financier on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So you can follow me there, and I post anything I see that has to do with the markets, including stocks, commodities, and crypto. So if you wish, you can go follow me over there. And if you want to begin trading, well, you can do so with Trading View. Um, I use Trading View, and it has really helped me to uh, get a lot better entry points on my trades. As I mentioned, I am an investor and swing trader, so I've been investing for over 20 years and been swing trading for several years, as well as just really kind of getting into day trading a little bit. Again, I don't do a lot of day trading. I prefer, excuse me, guys, not to sit behind a computer all day. I got a lot of other things that I do and work on. Anyway, guys, it's Friday. I hope you have a great day. Be sure to hit that like button if you like this video. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Until next time, guys, take care and be legendary.